lonely.
This is Yirrmal.
That was a really cool show. And thanks for being here and talking to me. What does music mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. There's so many ways I can express myself in the music. I tell stories about this land, my people, how they struggle, how we struggle now, how we can change Australia.
Your father was a singer and dancer in Yothu Yindi. Did he play a significant role in your love for music?
Yes. My father is a bigger influence in my life. I look after him. Obviously, when I was born, he was away, so because he was busy, Youth India was getting bigger. But I never really connect with him back then. But now I connect with him just because he tells so much stories. He put his effort right now, because all this knowledge he will pass it to me for the later future, for my kids to carry on.
What were some of your other main inspirations?
Inspirations. I love John Mayer, biggest fan. I want to see him one day. If I get a chance, if I go to the New York, I don't want to see him. But my biggest inspiration back home, right here, is Youth India, of course. When they came out, they were carrying powerful message about the people of the First Nation of the people, and that really, puts the legacy for this generation.
All of your songs have some English parts, and parts are in your traditional language. Why did you decide to do that?
Why did I decide to do that?
Yeah.
Because it is important to storytelling in Australia. I'm not going to go into deeper a level. We'll just go on top of the surface of it. Storytelling about Yirrmal, translating, it's we call it Tao. Tao, it's in this region, in this part of the state, we are the Yirrmal people, and this is our land, and we tell stories about this particular country. When I come here, this is not my country. And this is when I sing in my language, that where I come from and where my citizens, I'm a citizen of Annam land. And when I sing it in Yirrmal and English, that's translating to make it understand we're not all same, we're all different, but we're sharing the one power, one voice, one mind.
Yeah. In one of your more recent interviews, you mentioned balancing your family, community work, and ceremonial responsibilities. What does this mean for you, and what significance do these responsibilities have in your life?
A lot of us born with the gifted. You're a gifted, all of these people are gifted people. You do what's your success in the school, and when you walk out, you feel proud of your success. And that's what it is mean to be a leader for your community. And I do that, and that's my encouragement from my father, from my great-great-grandfather, my ancestors. I tell stories about Australia, and that's my power. I embrace my people. I became a leader for my people. I was living in Melbourne for 10 years straight. I had a lot of racial discriminations when I first moved there. It made me emotional to go back home. I didn't give up because I was strong enough, and I wanted to believe in who I am and where I come from. And that's who I am and what I do. I do it for my community and for my people. And it's not just that. A lot of people have a right. They have a right, don't judge them.
In your song, Promised Land, what was the meaning behind your words, leaving everybody I love, it's time for me to go?
I had a really bad incident about my nephew. He got a kill. I come from really burden. I carry so much burden in my shoulder. It's not just that, my backyard, he got killed by a 54-year-old man, stabbing me, dead. and he's only 16, and he was birthday on that day. That was his birthday. And I come from the really deep end. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And that's when I sing that song. I imagine every time I close my eyes, not just me, my people, when we close our eyes, we see them when the river runs on the Milky Way. That's them, they're going to the other side of the world, to a great, brighter future where there you can no mourn, where there is no pain, just happiness with beautiful, gorgeous people out there. And that's the songs about Promised Land. Take your time.
Can you talk about how Uncle Archie Roach impacted your life?
Uncle Archie? Amazing, incredible storyteller. He was, I don't know, just amazing, kind heart. He didn't demand people. We just telling stories about his stolen generation. He didn't, threaten people. He just sung with his pure, good heart. And he was telling stories to Australia that what happened to him, like I said, about the benefits and the rights. What happened to his when he was a child, the stolen generation. A lot of Australians, first Australians of a nation. My partner, she's a stolen generation. For past, 30 years or 40 years or 50 years probably, her mum searched where her family come from. Just recently, as soon as I came down here, she rang me. I just found my family, where my family is from. You know how hard is that? When someone walk into your backyard and steal your kids, it's no good. It tears your heart in pieces in millions times. And your spirits search and search and search and search, and that's what we do, we find it, the truth. And that's what Uncle Archie is doing when he was, and that's who he is, and he's my leader, a leader for this generation, and I wanted to be a leader for my generations. You and me, just for example, when you see a piano, don't play just all white keys. There's only few black keys in there. Use them. You know what you make? A gorgeous sound out of it. We can change shoes and we can walk and see the different view. Who you and me is, we Australians.
I don't think I have any more questions. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Thanks for talking to me today.
It's okay. Thank you.